the key to winning on the road here in this series?
You got to outwork this team. They come out and work. They get pucks deep, and if you can outwork them and not make mistakes coming through the neutral zone, high in the O zone, you got a good chance.
How much is getting off to a good start? You've gotten off to a good start as a team in all 4 games, part of the equation.
Yeah, you want to match their intensity off the start, and we know they come out hard, especially here. So we got to be ready to go right from the drop of the puck, and you don't want to lose that momentum early.
What do you think? What do you think are the essential qualities of being a successful playoff team that this team has?
Yeah, so far in this playoffs, you got to be resilient. We've had games we've been down, series we've been down, and you just got to keep working, having that belief you can get it done, and then going out and playing the right way. Not going off script if things aren't going well. Play the team game, and believe in yourself.
Are there things about this group that surprised you when you joined it? I mean, when you get to the inside, were you impressed? Were you wondering? What have you thought about this team now that you've been here for?
A lot of the young guys have impressed me. Their maturity already in these playoffs, and not getting overwhelmed by the stage you're on at this point. The professionalism, top to bottom here. Guys are, know this job. They're showing up to work, and that's huge when you got a young group and you're in the playoffs.
Your knee partner Brady said he sat here last when we were here last, and he said that first game he had to really collect himself. And she's like, "Whoa, this is a little different." What have you seen from him in terms of how he has developed just through this playoff run to date?
Yeah, you can kind of see that his confidence is growing. He knows he can play at this level, and that's the biggest thing is you're not overwhelmed in big playoff games, that you can do it, and you see him jumping a little bit more in the play, being a little more aggressive, being physical. Sometimes if you're a little timid in the game, you're not going to finish a hit because you're worried about the guy getting by, and now you see him running guys over and playing with that edge.
Do you look at it and say, to really know you can play at this level, you got to play in the playoffs, or is it you got to do it in the regular? Like, it's okay if you do it in the regular season, and then you just got to raise your level. Or is this the level you have to know you can be at to really feel you belong?
No, I don't think you really. It's great to show it in the playoffs, but you just got to be able to handle the moments. I think in the playoffs, when it's late in the game, you're up a goal, down a goal, that you don't overthink it. You make the play you need to make. You're not, you're getting the puck out when you need to. Those are the big moments in games that it might not show up on the score sheet, but help your team win every night.
And that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
A couple of the guys felt like Trouba's hit on Domi was a real momentum shifter, and that's something he's done for this team throughout the whole year. Just what does that do to the rest of the team? How does that affect the momentum?
Yeah, the hit was good, and then his response after that, gets the guys going. He's maybe one of the best right now at the timing on those hits. Catching guys, they got to know when he's out there, and if you don't, you might be in trouble. So, I think when you can have that physicality, you're not going to get pushed out of a game is huge for the whole bench.
Becoming a grittier team was something that this organization really strived to do this season. How would you define a gritty style of hockey?
I think it's, you're just not backing down from the physical play, and, guys start throwing their bodies around, you're going right back at them. Even if you get knocked down, you're getting up. And then you see guys, gritty teams blocking shots. You see Motter and Copper doing that night in, night out. Other guys, Foxy even, eating like 5 in the third period the other night. He's, highest skilled D-man, and he's out there doing it. It's awesome to see.
Is there a team you've been on that this group maybe reminds you of?
Not necessarily. This is a little new. This is a lot younger than a lot of the other teams I was on previously. So, the energy, the youthfulness, I think is awesome. The guys are, excited. They got a lot of juice every night. So, it's a little different than any other team I've ever been on.
Is that really just kind of what makes it unique, the youth, like you said?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, they're fun to be around. Make me feel young.
Jumbo didn't make sure?
He did. He's a big kid.